Today was not any normal day. It was a day that would change everything. There were a bunch of people in my apartment who were panicking, so I decided to turn on the news, and that's when I found out what was really happening.
Reporting news! A zombie outbreak is happening in Paradise City. Due to an unknown cause, individuals are starting to become zombies, and the horde is expanding. People are trying to flee using the boats, but it's not working. Zombies are just too powerful. There's just too many zombies.
I couldn't believe what I had seen. I decided to look outside, and I saw a building explode. I didn't know why, but I was afraid. I just didn't understand what was happening. So I decided to look down on the ground, and that's when I noticed there's zombies outside of the building. We were doomed. I couldn't believe that this was happening. I needed to find a way to escape. But then there was a zombie at our door. He was attempting to destroy it, and I didn't want to die. So I went to the bathroom and decided. And when I went to the bathroom, I decided to break the shower. If I broke the shower, then I would safely be able to swim out of the building. And luckily I did it before the zombie broke the door. But then I fell. Fortunately, I survived on 1.5 hearts. I couldn't believe what had happened. I decided to run. I finally found a safe building, decided to run up there. I covered the exit with dirt so the zombies wouldn't be able to get it. But then I saw my friend Steve. I was glad that he was here. But we need to find a way to escape out of the building. So we looked out the windows and made sure there was any safe paths. And that's when we decided to go out into the forest. If this would work, then we could escape. I'm not sure where, but we had to try. So we fell out and we survived. And then we started to run away from the zombies. It was terrifying. I felt like I wasn't going to survive. I kept running and running until I just kept running. The zombies were trying to follow us. I didn't know if Steve was following me, but I didn't look back. I still kept running and running until I decided to start going up the mountain. But no, the zombies were following us too. But luckily the zombies were dumb, and we decided to kill them. And it took a while, but we finally did it. After we killed the zombie, it started to become day, but strangely, the zombies weren't burning. I expected them to burn, but they weren't burning. So we had to get away from them as soon as possible. We had to avoid them. So me and Steve decided to start climbing up the mountain, and we did. It was extremely hard to do it. We often fell, but it was worth it. We needed to escape. I didn't want to become the zombies' prey. I couldn't afford it. So we continued to climb up the mountain. It was a hard process. And that we noticed there's also some ores on the diamond, strangely. Maybe they could come useful later, but for now we need to get away. We need to get as far away from the zombies. We need to get very far away from them. I finally reached the top of the mountain. I was waiting for Steve to follow me, and he was having trouble climbing the mountain. So I started to wait, and I tried to break some dirt blocks to make a staircase for him, and I did that. So, and then finally I left, and Steve finally reached the top of the mountain with me. I was relieved that we were finally safe, but I knew that we couldn't stay here for long, because if we stayed here too long, we'd lose hunger and we would die. I didn't want to starve, so me and Steve decided to explore the mountains, maybe find some temporary shelter and food. About the zombie situation, I did not know what to do about the zombie situation. I did not want to fight them. There are too many of them, and me and Steve couldn't handle all of them Me and Steve can can kill all of them at the same time. So we continued to explore the mountains, and we did. We didn't stop. We continued to explore the mountains, and soon it was just more. It just kept. We didn't really find anything. We just didn't find anything. But then we saw 2 buildings.